Not So Daft Minecraft, where as you can see we've got a lot of cows. We're getting ready to build the lift mechanism. I want to put in my enchantment table and bookcases and get my boxes organized before we start that. So that means feeding the cattle. Always feed before you kill. That way you have the maximum number of adults to make the maximum number of babies, because we're going to get rid of every adult down there. And then to prevent the babies from despawning, we'll feed them, and that makes certain they stick around. We should have enough leather to get some significant books made and get started on the bookcases. It takes a lot of books to make a bookcase. It takes a lot of cows to make a lot of books. And I've been so busy over at the spawner that I'm technically out of the chunk load for this part of the mine, which means while I'm gone, nothing happens over here. Grass doesn't grow, cows don't grow. So the only solution is to raise up the tick radius so that this chunk loads while I'm away from it. But because I'm dealing with so much stuff down at the spawner, it's slowing me down, it's causing lag. So we just sometimes have to suck it up. So let's knock these cows down and get some books and see where we are. All right, that's a lot of cows. Here we go. It's kind of creepy that the babies run over to the adults. It's a little too real life. One touch of food per little guy. Yeah, none of this sugarcane has grown. Let's see how much paper I've got. That's not a lot of books. That's not a lot of books at all. Five. Nah. Okay. Five bookcases. We need 15. It's certainly not for lack of skins, that's for sure. This sucks. All right, nothing to it but to do it. So sooner we get this thing running, basically, the sooner we can get a ton of bones, and that will of course provide us with paper. So let me think here. We're gonna have to cut into our design a little bit. There we go. All right, so what that does is it creates the illusion of completely normal ceiling. But it's going to allow us to put chests up there. Oh, I didn't bring any blocks with me. Here, I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay, can't have a chest there, obviously, but we can do a chest there. Crouch. And a chest there. Chest there. Now, we won't be able to put a sign. We won't be able to put a sign on that chest because they can't open. Okay. Go into crouch, put a sign up, and we'll call this okay. Looks a little sloppy right now because we don't have the full bookcase collection in there. It'll make sense a little bit later when the rest of the bookcase is coming. But as you make up gear, typically you'll have a whole bunch of unenchanted gear on you. Extra pickaxes, extra swords, etc. So you can test each enchant when they become available to you. But when none of those enchants look good, it's always good to have some extra books on you. Enchant those books and we store them in these chests. It's probably a bit of overkill. I started this when I was really serious about the game, which isn't to say I'm not serious now. I just played for myself. But now that I've gotten, basically as deep into the game as I have gotten, a lot of this is, I think, overkill, but it's really handy if you are grinding your way through your first play that you have this kind of chest available. Now, somebody's going to point out I didn't need the stairs upside down under these corner blocks. And that's right. I just put them in there so I don't have to think about where things are going to go. It's just an extra stair. But now they open because they have the stairs of the overhead. The reason I couldn't have a box right here is that these two signs are technically blocks. What they are is a block that you cannot see. Just one edge of them is visible. That's the edge that the sign is on. So you kind of picture that sign stuck to a completely translucent block. So if you put a sign on that box here, well, then there's an invisible box there that you can't put two blocks in the same spot. Okay, so I added a couple of extra lights over here because I thought it was just too dull in here, and as long as we are in kill mode, they'll be off, so it doesn't matter. I even think I could use some around here. I just don't want to do anything now until I have the water moving and the columns going, so that if I do destroy redstone connection and these lights go off, right now I'm going to be faced with a bunch of angry skeletons who are not contained. So this is where the water will do its first drop. Okay, this is where the soul sand will be. So I need to test this. I think the water's going to come down here. It goes to a drop. That's correct. Okay, no testing required. Post, right? And are you kidding me? I went back to get soul sand, got soul sand, somehow don't have soul sand. All right, take two. And as if by magic, there's some soul sand. So the important part is always this. You're going to make a drop somewhere from the main body of water. You don't have to, actually. If you can get your water to flow in dead level, go ahead. But the soul sand is always one block above the post, okay? That's the important part, because even without water, when we hit this post, boom, look at that, we hop. All I'm going to do is creep forward, and you'll just see, I'll just hop, like that. With the water behind me, the hop will put me up onto this block. Okay. Let's see. Can I? Hop. There we go. See, I just hop. And when there's a column of bubbles here, boom, up we'll go. So, with that in mind, let's get ready to build. Later, what I'll do is, once we put a door on this, somewhere up in there, I'm going to make a ladderway that lets you back out. But for now, just in case I have to go over there, I'll leave this open here. Like so. That'll keep any skeletons from being able to get out, because we've got to still go in and do some sign work. Someday they'll create for us an invisible sign. Okay. Now, I didn't plan ahead. I need some dirt blocks. I need exactly 22 dirt blocks. I'm going to go into creative though, and I'm going to test fall heights. 21 versus 22. Let's go take a look at that. Okay, this is 21 blocks. Boy, that sure looks like it works, 21 blocks. Here's 20. Here's 22. We're going to do 10 so we can prove if any die on the way down. All right, 21 versus 22. I'm going to be honest with you, I can't tell the difference. I'd rather hit a skeleton twice than have one land dead. So I'm going to go 21. So we're going to get some dirt, 21 blocks exactly, so that we can get up to exactly 21 to build our drop chamber. And let's go do that. All right, so this is going to be our kill platform here. That's where they'll be landing. So oops. Well, I gotta get rid of those guys, man. Dang it. Oh well, I was gonna put in a ladder, so let's do that. Okay, so this is the kill zone. We think 21 blocks is good. I've got 21 blocks of dirt. Okay, there's no sense making too much of this. A couple of repairs where we encountered some of our redstone connections, produced some more spawns, got rid of the spawns, and then just counted our dirt blocks all the way up until we had burnt through 21 dirt blocks, plus repaired some of the shaft work that we went up through. Might as well get this gold while we're here. Okay. We'll have a sign right here. Okay, so sorry I made a mistake there. We need 2 drop points. One is the water on its way up, and the other is the sign tree. Jesus, oh, that's right, we have this little bug. So you have to hold 2 signs. Select a sign, and then it will take the block. And next, I don't understand why it's doing this, but that's your water blade. Okay, so you need to be eliminated. This is annoying. Jeez. I'll tell you what, we'll put that there. There's your light source. That's the water blade. Okay. And I goofed up yet again, because this is our drop point. Boy, it is wonderful being so stupid, I am telling you. Now, so where's my other water bucket? It's very important you put the water block at exactly the right spot, just below this sign, or it's not going to flow correctly. In the event that block of water gets damaged or misappropriated or misaligned, once it touches soul sand, you are going to have to remove it the hard way by putting in one block at a time until it's gone and then start over. So don't mess that up. Here we go, another problem. You'll encounter this kind of stuff. There's nothing to be done about it but to just deal with it. This is annoying, man. Every time you install a sign, the highlighted action bar grid moves over one. I don't understand why. All right. There we go. Up we go. Over and ta-da. Okay. So there's your water blade in place. This is our drop point here. Okay, let's take this baby for a test ride. How many did we get? First pop, 3. So this is why I do an 11 by 11 sometimes, so that I can get my 4s. So our nearest source of light is here. It's a 15. So the next adjacent block, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. These are at 8. So these blocks here on the inside of the wall are a 7. That should be enough. If I keep getting a bunch of 3s, if I keep getting a bunch of 3s, maybe we need to get rid of these blocks. There is a thing we can do. All right, there we are. That is the basics of a lift system. We're going to refine it a little bit. We're going to put a funnel and or hopper and dropper garbage disposal in, which we can turn on and off with a switch. This way we can decide whether or not we feel like collecting or discarding items. Otherwise, this is it. That is how it goes. Rock and roll. Now let's go back and get some sugarcane, get some books, get some bookcases, and let's spend the 33 XP on something cool. All right, thank you for watching Not So Daft Minecraft. I've been Gosub. You've been great.